Oh gosh, man. Dang, this joint thumping. We gotta turn this joint down a little bit. You feel me?
I got y'all come in, you know what I'm saying? A little smooth podcast.
Boop, boop, boop.
And then you fade on out of there. Just like that. You let it
DJ Quickly Savage on the ones and twos.
Damn, son, where'd you find
I was just about to say that. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Crazy.
That is this music that reminds me of fucking Gang Beast. If y'all ever played that.
Bruh, that just sounds OC. Are we sure it's a goofy fighting game? That's crazy.
It is.
I'm just glad the other word attached to that was beast.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey, all right. Hey.
Okay.
What's going on, chat? How y'all doing?
Oh man, it's crazy.
Lock us in, nigga.
What's the word? You know what I'm saying? With your shit going fuzzy, dog. It's crazy. This nigga can't focus. Uh-oh. Look, he back. No, he not back. Nope. Okay. Nope.
This was like my test for LASIK.
Yeah, bro. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Hit him with the okay, all right. Let's go ahead and lock in. All right, y'all. So episode 26. We're talking about WONDERMAN and Fallout. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're definitely talking about both. So let me ask you this. How do you all feel about Fallout? Let's just go straight to it. Cause y'all know, as I'm not an avid person to play the games, I'm not gonna lie, season 2 isn't as spicy as season 1. To me, I find it harder for me to lock in and focus on. I don't think it's bad when I do. It's just a little bit tougher.
Didn't play the games?
I didn't play Fallout like that. I have played like a few, but it was never nothing like
this. You play New Vegas?
I ain't played New Vegas. I've been dropped before that.
Okay.
So
this season, I feel like I fuck with it. I'm not a huge fan. I barely remember fucking New Vegas. I'm not gonna lie, but I do remember it being fun when I played it compared to the other ones. I remember I played 4, 76, a little bit of New Vegas, and 3. I never played the other ones, so I feel like, to me, this season is more for like the fans. Like, they bringing out a lot of shit from lore and shit from the actual games. Like that armor that we saw, that's straight from the games. That's why that moment was so hyped, because it's like, oh shit, he got the fucking New Vegas powers too. Oh shit, hold on, bro. That shit was like, it was a cool moment. And then it didn't take like a whole other episode for them to get to fucking fighting. He actually fought 2 Death Claws. I was like, yo, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I had to check, because the way it felt like it was like a season finale episode. And I was like, we're gonna have another episode? And then we got 8 episodes. So
I'm about to say,
to me, that's how it felt.
Close, though. My thing with Fallout, like kind of how I felt about, not The Boys, but what's the other thing you watch? Not The Boys, but the spin-off.
The animated jump. Oh, the Gen V. You're talking about Gen V. My fault.
Gen V. It's kind of the same point, or like the same problem with that. Is like, it's so many storylines that the pacing is just hard to deal with. Like, it's not bad, but you gotta hardcore pay attention, and you really got to be like into the game to get some of the Easter eggs or some of like the cool references they make, because they make a ton of them. They all throughout the show, but at the same time, it's like they're doing this with the ghoul, they're doing this with the people inside the vault, they're doing this with the daughter and the father, then they're doing the flashbacks. It's just a lot of plot points. So if you're not really paying attention, you're missing out on a lot of cool shit, and it's just gonna feel like a drag of an hour. But we did see the ghoul and the dude link up. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? He finally felt like he got his little companion and shit. Like, that was dope. see the father and daughter finally had an exchange. Like that was cool, but it's a long show. I'm glad this is one of the shows where I'm glad it's 8. Yeah, I'm about to say I'm glad it's an 8 series order, because this joint is long. It just drags so long, bro.
I think
go ahead.
I was gonna add to that because I do agree with DJ as far as like I don't want to say pacing to sound like an asshole, but it is kind of the pacing, and it's because if you take a show like, correct me if I'm wrong, the episodes for Wonder Man were like, how long were they? Like 30 minutes, 45 minutes?
30 minutes, bro. In and out.
Okay. All right. So 30 minutes compared to an hour, you're sitting there for an hour. And at that point in time, I feel like we're wired to correlate some like movie standard shit. There was something quick we can follow, but it seemed like a lot. But in this case, it's a lot all at once. For each episode, we're getting breakdowns and shit. We're getting Easter egg. I feel like we've gotten an Easter egg like every single episode this second season. Yeah, so I feel like I said, I truly don't. If I had to rate it where it is now without seeing the final episode, I give it like an 8, like a solid 8. Yeah, I give it a solid 8. Like I don't think it's nothing crazy. The acting's not stupid crazy.
The acting low key phenomenal. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Everybody's
no, I'm not saying it's not bad. It's just like I'm not seeing anything like that would make you go, oh wow, outside of the fact that they're bringing in a lot of Easter egg, a lot of fucking lore. Like seeing I think that's what's his name Braun Perlman or something like that. The dude that played Hellboy, he plays the ogre guy. So that I immediately picked up on his voice. I was like, Hellboy. Is that who that is?
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah, they're bringing in a lot of different actors. Like I said, a lot of different cameos, a lot of lore. So I'm fucking with it. That's why I give it a solid 8. But the pacing, why it's not a 9.
The pacing's at a 9. I mean, I'm invested in the characters. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have like PlayStation. I'm saying I don't have a problem with the characters and stuff like that. I don't even really have a problem with the world. I just don't know why it don't strike as much like as the first season. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why. Personally,
maybe it's because like if you going back to the pacing thing, if you look at and I think I started noticing this shit too, where like when you're following certain characters, like say what's his name, Max, or the black dude, when you're following him, the story seems kind of drawn out. There wasn't very many action scenes with him, and then with her, it was like there's an action scene, dialogue, episode, action scene. It seemed pretty consistent with her. With him, there wasn't a lot until this last episode, where he fought, and we actually get to see him do more shit. The only other time we saw him do some shit, correct me if I'm wrong, it was 2 other times when he went to fight the dude before he met old boy that he killed, and then when he went to the factory, and started fucking shit up. Yeah. So those are the only 2 times that we actually see him. The rest of his shit been dialogue. I feel like with her, it's been consistent. Pacing.
I'm about to say she's got. I mean, of course, like she is the I guess main focus. I don't want to say main character, but main focus of the show. Like she's getting action, she's getting her comedy off. Like they giving her a lot. But for all of these different characters, like you got her, you got him, you got the ghoul, you got the dad, you got the vault
brother. I totally forgot that she got a brother. Like
it's a lot.
I did forget she got a brother. I ain't gonna hold you. I did forget that.
Like his whole part is like, I was sitting there like, when we come back, we're gonna see him. This nigga get knocked out again. Okay, let him do some more shit. We only seen this nigga struggle. I'm pretty sure he's tired of struggling. Like, get this nigga a win.
I'm sure
he said get his man a dub. Nah, he's not giving him a dub, bro.
They paying this nigga to come up to lose every episode.
Through it, bro.
Hey, everybody. Hey, look. Somebody got to be a loser, brother.
Not fact. We can't all.
Somebody got to be a loser. Somebody got to lose it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it sucks for sure, but somebody got to take the L.
But this is a common problem, like in season 2s, of a lot of shows. Like this ain't like you know what I'm saying? Like it's rare you have a super great season 2. That's what makes a show a stand. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
hard
Like
to
makes it a
follow up
household
on
name.
shit, you know?
Yeah, because once you get in depth and once you get in the world building, like okay, we'll take it. Once you get in depth, once you get into world building, like some characters aren't as interesting as other characters.
That man got the floor.
You know what I'm saying? In today's episode, we breaking it down.
A lot of
Season
technical
2,
difficulties going on.
sophomore slumps, if you will, bro. But yeah, though, a lot of shows fall off after season 2, bro, and I wouldn't be surprised if they draw this down to like a 5-6 episode order, or like cut it to 30 minutes episode. Like Amazon is good for their shows, but like you mean this one is low key dragging, bro. We not really fucking with all these characters.
Yeah, I agree 1000%. Because even if you go into like the movies, a lot of times it's harder to come back out with a sequel because either the writer didn't plan on continuing the story or the first movie was just fucking ass. So it's like, you know, shows the same way. You got there are a few shows though that did hit the mark. Loki season 2 went crazy. So
I'm about to say little curveball. What y'all think so far? Like this joint in 7 episodes, we get the series finale this week. Like y'all think this is better than Last of Us season 2? Because they was saying Last of Us won the award for best video game adaptation. That's what
fuck out of here. They're coming out with a 3rd season, bro. A 3rd season, 3rd finale.
That shit ain't gonna be out to 2029.
My only gripe is they killed my nigga Pedro, bro. I know he died in the game, but
I'm about to say they had to.
Is the girl still a father?
That shit will forever be a fucking meme. I'm gonna be a dad.
Trying to get me, James. You're trying to get me today. Almost got me.
Hey, bro.
Oh boy.
Hey, bro. Shout out to the single fathers out there.
That is great writing and character development. You feel me?
Great writing. Hell
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Season 1, we talking about gay niggas. Season 2, we talking about even more gay niggas that's gonna be dads. They ain't never gonna see this shit coming.
Oh shit.
Hey, bro, my fault.
He just upped the N bomb like I'm up the pole, bro. He just went crazy, like.
Oh shit!
And then he attached the G word to it.
Hey man, season 1 and 2.
Season 1
double down. He doubled down.
And then after he doubled down, he said some stuff saying nobody would see it coming. All the stuff he just said, right? I don't understand. Hey, you know what? Hey, let's keep it cryptic, Savage, y'all, because he's not so cryptic. That's the whole joke with the thing. He's not so cryptic, actually. That's been a thing that's happened. So we've learned that. Yeah, so I do think it's probably the best game adaptation. I think still season 2 is still good. I just don't think it was like it floored me like Fallout season 1, right? Yeah, like it's still good. So I mean, I'm not expecting it to be crazy either. So I mean, you know, I'm excited for it. That's where I stand at with it. And I'm looking forward to seeing more. I wish it gave me the itch to like want to play the game. That's a lot of times too that I want to know, like people see stuff and they want to play the actual game. That's how I know when it's like a transcending series.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I was I really want to go back and play New Vegas now because of this shit.
I'll see. Well,
I got way
there you go.
I literally seen that the other day. They
don't sell. It's on sale, bro.
It's in the Game Pass for the free.
It's okay. So I don't know how true this is, but supposedly New Vegas is rated the #1 Fallout game in the entire series. I don't know how true that is.
People love
it,
but
it wouldn't surprise me because it is a great game.
People do love it. I mean, here's the thing, man. You know what? I can't even sugarcoat it. I would not be there. I would not be seated. but I'm cool with anybody else playing. I do respect it as a series. I will say that I respect it.
Fallout is definitely
Gotta respect.
Wait, did you play Skyrim?
I played Skyrim. Played the fuck out of Skyrim.
How you ain't played a fucking futuristic
I
version of
don't, I
Skyrim?
don't, I don't know why, man. I don't know why, man. Kind of, yeah. I see sandbox, right? I get what you're saying. There's absolutely similarities. I'm not gonna sell you on that point, but yeah, nah, for sure. But nah, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to finish off strong. I think it's kept me enough. It's dragging, but it kept me enough to be engaged. And if they do a third season, which I think they will, I'm absolutely fine with that.
We'll see if they get approved because, like, I mean, like from what I've seen, like just from like online reception of this joint and just watching it as alone, like it's good. I don't know if this second season is good enough to get a third season, so I hope they do like some type of tie off at the end and kind of like, I guess an open ending. You feel me? Like end it, but like I guess leave it open just in case they get the budget approved.
Right. I get it.
Because it's not terrible. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Small complaints. 8 out of 10 ain't bad enough to cancel the show. You feel me?
I think also looking at it, going back to the sequel conversation we had, another big thing that happens with shit like this is Fallout when it dropped was like top tier. Like everybody was talking about it. Niggas that ain't even played the game before was like, yo, seen this Fallout compared to Halo. But that's not another.
I was gonna leave that alone. You did.
Hey, look. On a serious note, though, right? I think the reason everybody saw how well Fallout did, and since then, now we get a season 2. I don't feel like the show has changed a lot. That's why hence the 8. But I do think we're saturated with shit that have come and tried to either copy that show or add their own twist to it, to now when we see it again by the original people, we're like, there's nothing really crazy going on. So that's how I feel.
Crazy out. Okay. I'm not mad at that take. I'm not mad. I mean, another series that I like that Amazon did and no one really talked about. What was that? Like level 2 or whatever. It was some type of series that had followed
where it was like
games.
Multiple games.
Damn.
What the fuck is it? I think it's like level or player 1 or level.
Yeah, player something.
That shit was dope, bro. The fucking the Warhammer 1 that they did, that shit was fire.
Warhammer, they did the Donkey Kong joint. They had some good shit on that.
Yeah, they had some solid shit on that joint for sure. So, I mean, I think the Amazon is Secret Level is what it's called.
Secret Level.
So that's what it's called. So I think
it's just a live action too. That's a big thing. Live action. I feel like if it was an animated series, like DJ said, this shit would have been cut and paste done.
I mean, bro, Amazon kind of been going crazy with the animated series.
Yes, they have.
Yeah,
like that. That's something. Yeah, oh, bro, I can't wait till we talk about that. And also, for people to talk about Invincible, I know what's going to happen next season. If y'all don't fucking remember, they said that they're going off the record with this season. So, unfortunately, you do not know.
Look, man, you gotta tap in and take get the exclusive. You bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Basically,
we got the writers in the back.
So yeah, I'm excited about that, though, man. Though, don't get me started. I need to really like bring back a section in the week to talk about anime because that shit is fire.
Yes, nigga.
But I've been talking. I've been training like a madman, dog. I can't be walking around 400 pounds. You know what I'm saying? My back can't get big enough.
Sensei James is really out here trying to be a sensei.
I'm trying to be, bro. You see me put up the fried chicken symbol. I'm dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know, that's what it is.
All right.
So, okay, all right. Now let's go ahead and talk about obviously Wonder Man. We just brought up. We talked about Loki and stuff earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the controversial take. This is probably the best Marvel series, and I mean over Loki. Some people say that.
Oh, all right, whoa.
Yeah.
That's on track. Let me stay facts. Better than Loki.
Go ahead.
You're tweaking. Better than Loki.
Better than Loki.
You could have said anything else for real. I probably would have rocked with you. But Loki,
look, man. Hey, look, man. Black History Month. You already know what time it is. That's just number one. All right. Well, look. Okay. In all seriousness, let me get down to it. Loki season 2 was still phenomenal, right? Loki season 1 was also still good, but remember, season 2 he didn't have a lot of his powers. It's all about getting back powers and stuff like that. And I think that how they handle Wonder Man and how they tried to like kind of kept the powers low key and stuff like that was absolutely a perfect way to have a series about somebody that has powers but don't have powers. And I think that Loki could have learned from that for season 2.
That's probably my biggest problem with WonderMan.
That's a mutant.
That's my biggest problem with WonderMan. We didn't see enough WonderMan. We just seen Simon get his act on. It's a small complaint, but like, I mean, we didn't get no WonderMan until the end of the fucking series.
Go ahead, Crip. Go ahead, Crib. For a Crib. What's up, Cup? What's up,
Hey, yo. No affiliation here. Anyway,
no affiliation. Got the baby blue sky hoodie. No affiliation
here.
Hey, James, you just described the fucking mutant. I feel like they use this show as a way to describe. So when we go and see mutants, that's the whole next saga. We're gonna see them struggle. I mean, as you've seen, there was a lot of preparation with the DODC. Department
of what's name control. Yeah.
Damage control. Yeah.
That
seems really close to what happened in X-Men 97, the newer TV show, and that whole group. So I feel like since we're seeing it now, and I don't, is Simon considered a mutant? Or
they're still trying to figure that out. Yeah, so that's the problem with Disney trying to figure out now. They're trying to say that is he going to be an enhanced individual or he's going to be a mutant? I'm hearing a lot of reports saying that he's going to be a lot of reports are saying he's going to be like a mutant because I think he's not. I think in theory,
with your powers, is that not a mutant?
No, but the problem is with Wonder Man, he's technically not a mutant. He's a mutate. It's something like mutation or something like that to somebody that wasn't.
This is the same. Okay, did y'all ever watch the Shield, Agents of Shield?
I watched the first season. Respectfully, stopped.
Agents of Shield was pretty cool because it kind of tied. As someone that likes the whole, okay, I gotta watch this to watch this to watch this. I like that type of breakdown when it comes to TV and shows, right? So Agents of Shield kind of filled in the blank between what happened each Avengers movies and all that shit. So one of the seasons, right? Disney still didn't have the rights to fucking X-Men.
But that was 15 years ago, bro.
That's what and that's the point I'm getting at. They used that same thing because they would call them something else. And then when they finally got the deal, they used words like mutation because the deal wasn't fully done. They used like certain words, but you knew that. Okay, so you're saying that this is a mutation. Oh, girl with the fucking underclap hands, her ass is a fucking mutant.
So they
different shows. They've already used it in shows and movies.
So hold on. So in theory, Wonder Man is a mutate, right? A human mutate. So
which makes sense.
Well, he didn't get he got his superpowers through external forces, so he's not a mutant. So that's the problem. They're saying they're trying to figure out if they want to classify him as a mutant, but people have a problem with that because people that know comics are like, he's not a mutant. But they did the same thing with the bitch with the underhand and made her a mutant, and people complain about the same thing. Personally, I'm not gonna hold you. I get y'all complaints. I understand it. Being a comic book person, we all are. Trust me. But okay, I ain't gonna go that far. But essentially, in the lesser version, yes. Like maybe not to the 10th power like he was doing, but
Who
yes,
gives a
like
fuck?
make him a
But-
mutant. It's okay. It's the
Niggas
MCU.
Look, niggas
You
love
can
to
say
nitpick
it, bro.
at
You can
certain
say
shit, bro. Like the
Like,
niggas
we-
already have the rights to Fox and shit. We going to see mutants. Just say the nigga a mutant and let's move on with our fucking
Like we was
day,
saying
bro.
before,
Why are
bro,
we
the
fucking
nigga-
6'7" in this shit,
they
bro?
use
Just pick
mutant
one.
like they use mutant like the N word. They say that shit like it's a slur, bro.
I need
I mean,
Captain
well,
America. Who said
Well, I mean,
you
but that's the
can't use
thing, though.
powers? I was born with
But-
them.
What?
Nigga, what? You touch
Nah,
me,
Yeah.
nigga. I'll take
mean-
I'll take help from a real superpowered
said-
individual.
He-
Captain
but-
America.
He's like, excuse me, guys. I'm a mutate. You feel me?
Right.
I got my powers differently than you mongrels that were born with them, defective. You know, I like that's
Oh,
what it is.
shit.
But like, we
'Cause,
don't have
like-
to. We don't have to do things comic by comic book strip. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have to do that.
Bro, thank you. Cause it's like, as long as they're incorporating a nigga that no one gave, I didn't know who the fuck he was up until this fucking series. I didn't know the nigga exists. Especially the other nigga, the nigga that was
Doorman.
Doorman. Yeah, who the fuck gives a fuck about Doorman? But the
Doorman.
episode was kind of cool.
C-list heroes need love too, man.
Bro,
Look. I'm gonna put it like this: the only reason why I knew about Wonder Man really was because, which I'm shocked, Nate, that you didn't know. The only reason behind that is because we talk about black superheroes. So if you search like Marvel black superheroes, he comes up later, even though everybody wants to say we're being whitewashed, we're being blackwashed, it's reverse whitewash. If y'all look, there is a black Wonder Man. I understand that a lot of them are white, but there is a black one.
no, I knew the nigga was black. I knew the nigga was black. I just didn't know anything about the nigga. Like who the
Yeah, okay.
Wonder Man? That is such a white name. Like
Yeah.
I mean, well, he started off.
he started off white.
Like,
Yeah.
so that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
yeah.
like I'm not mad at it because we're getting introduced to a lot of black characters, and you can tell. This is how you can tell if a nigga's racist or not, especially an MCU fan or a Marvel fan. If the nigga don't fuck with any of the characters that have been introduced, even though a lot of niggas like to say, well, Marvel doesn't introduce a lot of black characters. Yes, they do. They introduce
do.
hell a lot, bruh. Bruh, Marvel loves black people. Now there are some racist shit.
I don't know. Days of Future Past.
Okay.
The,
Blacks with love, right?
the writers, especially the writer of Black Panther, white dude, loves black people. The creator of Miss Marvel, yes, Miss Marvel, or no, Captain Marvel, sorry. She was originally black, or the character was black. They gave the powers to a white dude. She ended up getting it back. That's where you get Photon from. So niggas know Storm, top tier, like
That's
powers
They
and
better do this
all,
fucking
bro.
Casting right, bro. They better do this casting right. Or we
How-
Yeah, I mean that's why.
I do not want Kathy. Look, listen. Hey, look. No, please don't do it.
What you
Her
mean?
bony ass do not need to. What's her name? Kathy, the girl from Wicked, the lady from Wicked.
Oh yeah, no, she look crazy. She look crazy.
No,
Yeah, she look crazy.
no, bro.
Yeah,
She
okay.
hot right now. She hot right now, man.
She is hot right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't
He's
care,
not wrong.
bro.
He's not
No.
wrong. She is on a tear, my
No,
boy.
bro.
I mean,
I'm no offense. Let
Bro.
the girl have hair. I said it. No Sergeant.
They gonna
James
throw.
out
They
here.
gonna throw her a little lace front, bro. They gonna give her.
come
a little
on, bro.
lace
You know
front,
they're
bro.
gonna give her the lace
They
front.
gonna get
Go
it right.
crazy.
They're gonna be like,
They
you know
don't get
what?
it
The
right.
most powerful Storm with no hair. Never been done before. Let's
Oh,
fucking
shit.
do it.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not
I'm
gonna hold
walking
you.
out the theater, gang.
Yeah, I'm not
walking
gonna
out
lie
the
to you.
theater, gang.
I will walk. I
That'd
will
be
walk out.
some real black shit right there. No
Ball
hair.
Storm? Fuck no.
Let me get a
Mhm.
See y'all
suction cup.
niggas later, man. See y'all later, man.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't. Yeah, no way.
Charlotte was getting dome, literally.
Niggas is crazy. Niggas are crazy.
Okay, all right. We're losing the plot. We're losing the. Okay,
Oh shit.
so back to Wonder Man.
Yeah.
So okay. So if you all disagree with me, the Loki thing, which is fine, that's fine.
Like how much?
Where would
Like
you rank?
where do you rate it? Because you're
I
saying
mean,
it's better.
it's slightly over. It's not really like it's not like in the same what's name. It's like slightly over. Because the reason also I look at it too is I look at what things can get away with. Right? If Loki first season didn't have any of the CGI or anything like that, would I really rate it as high as Wonder Man? Probably not.
I mean, you kind of need CGI.
Yeah, for a show like that, it has to. Yeah, and there was CGI in Wonder Man. Now
it was
let me
more
ask
down
you
to
this.
earth for sure, but like
Yeah,
That's what I
for
was going
sure.
to say. Do you think? Are you saying that because you think that this is like kind of new? Is a newer pace compared to a lot of the shows that's come out after Loki season 2? Because we've been comparing. I mean, which is crazy because we do it a lot with Marvel with the MCU. We compare movies to Endgame and then the shows to Loki season 2 because that's probably their highest rated show.
Yeah, besides WandaVision.
But yeah, besides WandaVision. But even then, I still think Loki season 2 is better than that, just because of the character development in that. And where I agree with, I guess the point that DJ said that. Wait, no, you didn't say anything. My fault. I agree with myself. My fault. I was thinking what Jay said. My fault. Basically, Wonder Man.
Okay. All right.
Being higher than Loki season 2. I can't agree with you, James. Sorry, but I don't. Same thing. I don't think it's too much higher because of the fact that we're seeing the same character development, but from what DJ said, a street level, as opposed to the lofty CGI that they had with Loki season 2 and season 1. You don't really have that with a down to earth, regular of the mill black dude, in fucking LA. So
yeah.
I can't put it over Loki season 2. Can't put it over Loki season 1. I'm barely putting this joint over Ironheart if we keeping it a bean.
Barely?
I thought Ironheart
he lost his fucking mind.
Yo, you're fucking.
It's almost like we got introduced to a new superhero and seen backstory. Like
you shitted on Ironheart, bro.
I didn't shit on I never shit on Ironheart, bro. I didn't shit on Ironheart. The only thing I shit on was
your partner in crime has now done too much. He's robbed a little bit of more banks.
I can't let it slide this time, bro.
He got too greedy.
Here's what I'm saying, bro. Hear what I'm saying. Go back and watch Ironheart, bro. Go back and watch it, bro. The only thing I have a problem with is the nigga only having one beanie for 8 episodes. That's my only problem. But I don't even think the joint was 8 episodes. I think it was like 4 or 5 episodes. Like, it wasn't that long of a series. But saying all that to say, like, bro, it's a good show, but like, it had no stakes. It had no Easter egg. It had no real like connectivity to the broader MCU.
It dropped one of the biggest Easter eggs.
I'm saying like a follow up, like no post credits, nothing to lead it.
I mean, the shows don't really.
The next.
I think that with these newer shows, that's what we're seeing now. That's what I think. Ironheart came out before they did the split to divide everything.
Yeah, it did.
TV show, yeah, okay, so it came before, okay.
So did Loki, so did WandaVision, so did all these other shows.
That's what I'm saying. The shows that are coming out after, the way that they're ending them, which Echo was also before, the way that they're ending them now is to if people fuck with it, cool, we'll continue a second season. If they don't, it was a one and done thing. It's its own fucking separate property. But now that people fucking with Wonder Man, we're probably going to get a season 2. I don't think we'll see him in the movies, but we'll definitely get a season 2 with it because of how popular it got. But that's what's going on right now, DJ. That's why it feels so fucking weird.
But that's why I can't give it that extra boost. Like, even though it's launching, like, all right, so like Marvel Spotlight is the new production company. They did Echo before. They're doing Wonder Man now. They're probably going to do some more like one-off, smaller C-list, B-list heroes, which is cool. That's dope because they smoked Wonder Man. But at the same time, they still did nothing to connect it to the broader story other than have...
they're trying to keep it separate.
Yeah, but that's whack, though.
No,
I
mean,
so you're
mean-
you're like us. You like the whole world building aspect of the TVs and the movies. The average person did not like that, and there was a lot of fucking backlash with that shit. Is
We
why
don't come
Hold
here
on.
to be average.
Hold on.
We don't come here to be average.
Hold on.
That's why they get an average grade, because they doing
my-
average
my-
shit.
This,
Loki
my
was
gears
extraordinary.
my gears are
James about to
thinking.
get on him.
Just so, how'd you feel about Daredevil?
Yeah,
I fuck with it.
Born
I fuck
again.
with it. You talking about Born
It
Again,
was
right?
cool.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
So,
It was cool.
so okay,
It wasn't
so
great.
let me-
It was cool though.
DJ
but,
Trevor,
man.
that shit was fire.
I'm about to say. I mean, I'm kind of like with DJ on that. Like, I think it was solid. I think it picked up towards the end.
For the newer MCU direction, that was the first show that they did. That shit was fire. Every show
It
that
was
has come out
cool.
after that. That to be fair, Ironheart was
I
right
said
after that.
this
and
on
Ironheart
here,
was
bro.
ass because it was
I said
before.
Ironheart was better than Daredevil. I said that.
You're
I
fucking
know I said that.
tripping.
I'm not tripping, bro.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
I mean, it's
tripping,
Did
can
bro.
you
always
let
go
this
back and
nigga
look.
say this slanderous shit?
We got
Bruh, this
receipts
man is
somewhere,
all-
bro.
This man has
Bruh.
fucking.
I
wall.
understand it's Black History Month, but no, nigga.
Right? Come
That
on,
nigga's
bro.
not that great.
I wasn't even
bruh.
on that. I wasn't even
Nah,
on that, but
bruh.
now I'm on that,
This
nigga.
nigga try to get on the movement.
Nah,
Facts
bro,
is
nah,
facts,
bro.
my
But no,
nigga.
so this is what I'm asking. Did you appreciate Daredevil cameo in Spider-Man?
For sure.
Oh, in the movie?
So do you think that is enough for you to feel like it's getting connected to the broader universe?
Yeah, that's it. That's all we asking for.
That's all you asked for. Okay.
So just
The reason-
Like,
just
we couldn't get it. I'm just saying, like, it's no connective tissue outside from Todd Slattery, or you know what I'm saying, Sir Bill Killingsworth, whatever his name is, the Mandarin. It's no connective tissue outside of that. That's it. Like,
okay,
you
so
the
no,
nigga
this is
who
where
directed Shang-Chi and Spider-Man Brand New Day couldn't get one hero to pop up in the show, bro. Not one. West Coast Avenger.
Okay,
Not one.
wait,
Ant-Man,
DJ. Hold on, I got a question.
anybody. The
So
little
it has
Wasp
to be a
girl.
cameo. It has to be a cameo, because what if it's a location?
It don't have to be a cameo. It could be a location.
It could be a location. Okay, it's a drawback. Anything that draws back. So
No,
that-
not
no.
anything. Not anything.
Get him, Nate.
I'm not saying anything, bro.
If this trailer for
they
Brand
had a
New Day is what I posted in the chat, one of the scenes in there was the prison from there, and it would make sense because of everything that's going on. Like I said, that I started this whole topic talking about mutants, that being the biggest thing, the mutant direction, and niggas being hunted down and shit. Going back to what James said, his prediction
I was
of
about to
Jean,
say, yep.
his prediction of Jean, that's how everything would tie in. Now, granted,
but they didn't even say the word mutant.
They don't want.
But
they want you to. They want you to think that. Oh, okay,
that's bad.
How is that bad? No. That's not. Hold on.
You watch a show called Ironheart, and when you got a Mephisto drop, you got Mephisto. Out of all the villains, you got Mephisto. That's crazy.
I think the reason why
you get to Wonder Man, you get Doorman. What are we doing?
I think, hey, bro, that shit was supposed to be down to earth. That's not a here nor there.
Hey, don't get mad. Don't get mad at DeMar Davis. Don't get mad at DeMar Davis. He's just chilling,
DeMar
bro.
Davis, man. He went out. You know what I'm saying? He went outside, bro. He went outside. His story was tragic. He killed that nigga.
Bro.
He killed that famous actor, dude.
The nigga from Frozen, bro.
You know
But
what I'm
no, I'm saying this. This is the thing. That wouldn't make sense. The reason why I say that is because that the bigger show, remember that the bigger shows follow the lead. The movies lead the way. Yeah. Not the shows lead the way. If a mutant drop is really going to be dropped and be prominent, it should be in a movie. It should not be in a fucking show.
It's already been in movies, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's already been in movies.
Bruh.
They have not directly said the word mutant once. They've said mutation. They have. I promise you, DJ. That's why that shit is so like they've hinted towards it. They've said mutation.
That's right.
They've said other shit. They have not said.
They've never said mutant yet.
And even
only
we talked about it. We talked about it. Either they said it in fucking Thunderbolts or they said it in which would kind of like kill my point. They said it in the fucking animated, not What If, but the other joint we watched, Marvel Zombies joint. They said it in Thunderbolts, the Miss Marvel movie, Captain Marvel movies, or they said it in the animated joint. But they said the word mutant. Not mad times, but enough times. I'm not crazy.
The only time that I can think that they've ever gotten close was with fucking Namor because he's the first mutant, and we've talked about that. I think they said that.
Yeah, no, they did, but they didn't. They still didn't say it.
That's what I'm saying. On everything, they have not said mutant.
They've danced. That's fine. They have danced around it. They have shown us mutants.
That's what I'm saying. I swear they've said like they've been.
Yeah, I mean, technically, what did they say? They called Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver fucking Inhumans.
Yeah, or like enhanced shit.
Yeah. So they called that, but like they've never officially sat up here and said mutants. And I know that they're keeping it because they're keeping it for the next saga or Doomsday to introduce that. But what I do appreciate is something to be big, because if my theory is still right, is the Department of Damage Control actually hunting the Phoenix because she's a mutant. That's going to be the part for me. And I think that what they're doing is they're holding Wonder Man because you say what?
It says yes, but how it's saying yes, it's using the word mutation. Like I said, they haven't used the word mutation.
They haven't used mutants. They haven't used
mutation, which is what it says. It says it was in Miss Marvel, the finale at the end when they played the music for the theme song for the X-Men at the end with the white dude. So, like I said, if they're going to use it with them finally being able to, I mean, they kind of did it with fucking Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, where they had the X-Men, but it wasn't our MCU X-Men. So with Doctor Doom, Doomsday, and then the other shit that's coming out, maybe Spider-Man.
I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain in Spider-Man. I'm telling you,
I don't know about Spider-Man, bro. I feel like they would save that for fucking what you call it. Because what mutant would be in? Unless you're still going with it.
Jean Grey.
That's still going with that, bro.
But we don't know for sure. We don't know.
I'm still holding that close to my chest. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna be one of them. I feel like that's what it's gonna be. I do feel like Sadie Sink is either Jean Grey or obviously.
I thought they confirmed
the daughter.
They confirmed like 6 different characters for her.
They have confirmed like 6 different.
She was Rachel Summers. She's Jean Grey. She was Spider Girl or Madam Web.
Madam Web. She was the other, like she was the Spider God that's supposed to be, because that's why what's the name in the cocoon. So I just think that on the record that she's going to be some type of mutant, and I still stand that Department of Damage Control is going to be like hunting her down, and that's the reason why Punisher is going to come involved. Because Punisher is going to be like, why are y'all hunting this little ass girl? And I do think is real. I think so. That's why I think it's going on. I said this before the trailer came out, just putting on the record, and then the trailer started flooding. I also will say this, and I think that is going to lead to Wonder Man being a mutant.
I don't think they'll drop his name either.
No, I don't think that. I think that's the second season. I think if it's going to be a second season, that's when they're going to like.
No. What I mean is like in the movie. I think they're going to do the same thing they did in Daredevil Born Again when Fisk was talking about the characters and he said spider people instead of his name because the rights still wasn't with it and everything. I think if they do drop something like that, if it going based off the trailer, I'm hoping the trailer's real because that shit was dope. It's the location, and then maybe that same guy, the government guy.
I think it's gonna be the same guy.
He's gonna move up in the ranks and like he may say some shit like in like you said, enhance individuals, and we might see a picture of Wonder Man or like him flying off. But we know from watching the show that it's him.
about to say it's another actor that's going to be in there.
The
A
dude
black
from
guy.
Severance I was talking about, right? Ain't he
Yeah,
Severance?
yeah,
The
yeah. I
black
think
dude.
the black dude. Like he like a middle aged black dude. I think that he is going to be actually like the chain of command of that. Honestly, they may have already dropped the name of Wonder Man. We just don't know it yet. They may have dropped it already, and he may be like, I know he just looked like he gonna be an op.
Oh, for sure.
I just love he gonna be 100% an op. So I 100% believe that. So no, I mean I agree. They're not going to drop Wonder Man in the movie, anything like that. I think that Wonder Man is going to play off of the movies like Daredevil played off of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not as big as it needs to be, but it's going to roll down. It's going to roll downhill.
A rumor about Luke Cage being possibly in that or Daredevil season 2. With how the trailer went for that. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off topic, but I think Jessica Jones was in it, but they were talking about how
Jessica Jones was cold. That's what everybody said. That's why
they were talking about how season 2, how the trailer is and how how it's focused, and then if you go and watch the ending for season 2, I think it was season 2 of Luke Cage, where he became the club owner. Mm-hmm. Apparently in the comics he does come back and like there's like a whole section with that shit, so the people are like hinting towards that may be the thing.
I mean, people saying the Luke Cage is buns though, so I don't know.
Season 2 definitely.
Season 2 was absolutely awful. I don't give a fuck about Black History Month.
My homie said my homie was Jamaican. He was like, "What's this fake ass Jamaican accent, bro?" I was like, bro.
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
It
got too corny. It was already like corny enough. He's meant to be like a corny nigga, but like they overdid it.
It was the only time where I was like, yo, this is the quality of fucking Black Lightning. This that shit, bro.
Oh boy.
The only thing that Black Lightning had going on is that racist.
The racist black man.
Yeah, bro. You talking about you call me Uncle Rosie.
Yeah, I'm about to say he gonna be a Spider-Man too.
I need all the racial slurs in there.
I need it.
We need
Is Webhead a racial slur? Wall crawler?
No.
It's not, but the way he presents it, it'll probably
Nah.
Wall crawler with the hard ER.
We need to call them black maggots. tar cricket. You know, I need something crazy. I need something crazy.
We're out of here.
He said, I need something crazy. I need something where we look at him on the street and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we need. Yeah, bro, that's what we need. So, I mean, so all in all, so Nate, where would you place Wonder Man in the hierarchy of the Marvel shows? If you had to give me your top 5.
Damn. I'd say.
And you could do seasons. You could do seasons.
Loki season 2. Wonder Man. And then
first 2.
WandaVision.
Okay, that's 3. I mean, you can always have Loki season 1 in there too somewhere. You know, we got the Daredevil.
Well, I consider both of them. Oh shit, yeah. Hold on, wait, I fucked that up. Hold on, my fault. Loki season 2, Wonder Man, and Daredevil Born Again. It's right there.
That's your
2 different. 2, yeah. It's like right there. Like
they're like. What's your 4 5?
WandaVision. I can't think of the 5th one. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little fried right now. You asking too many
questions. We already know fried. Okay. All right. You know, let's go ahead and hear from the infamous DJ. Yeah, your top 5. You can make it in seasons. Top 5.
I don't know, bro. I gotta go Loki season 1, number 1. WandaVision, Loki season 2. I don't know, bro. That Daredevil was kind of fire. I can't lie. But it wasn't that fire to me, bro.
No, I'm about to say season 2 Daredevil Born Again is gonna be fire.
Yeah, this is gonna be fire. Season 2 for sure. I don't know what would be my number 4, bro. I don't know what would be my number 4 because I could say Wonder Man, but I could say Ironheart. I don't know.
This sound like some hating ass shit
Bruh,
over Agatha
this
all
is-
along.
Agatha all along got unnecessary hate. Agatha all along was like that. Agatha all along was tough. I don't care what nobody say. Agatha all along was tough. You're tweaking.
I'm not even mad at that. You know what? I'm gonna just go to be honest for real. Since you mentioned Agatha all along, that was a 5 seed, but I gotta throw What If season 1 in my number 4 spot, and then we could throw Ironheart and Wonder Man tied for 5.
Nigga, if we throwing animated shit in there, then nigga, you know
What If season 1 was like
X-Men
actual? It had some connectivity in it, bro, because Doctor Strange, dead Doctor Strange, appeared in the movie afterwards. He did the little ball and shit, like some connective tissue, which the man didn't have.
Okay, so all right, I'm not gonna use.
Sleeper pick Captain America.
That Captain America actually was a better like series than what people figure. Like, yeah, that was actually a better sleeper. So, yeah, I may need to go back and watch Loki season 2 again because I ain't gonna lie, that shit. I mean, and also the plot line ended up being like kind of being dead too, rejuvenated with fucking Kang not even being the person. So even if they patch that up, that still is a miss. What's the name to me? In my honest opinion. Yeah, so like that's still an opportunity and it tied to Loki. So that, I'm gonna just let you know that I took a hit for season 2 as well, especially him not having his powers and all this other shit like that. That shit was weird to me.
He said what? Yeah, you said you think you did it, didn't you? You think you actually did that, girl.
Look, bro. Look, hey, you know what? Sometimes you never mind. Never mind. So no, I don't give a fuck about that. Fuck that. Yeah, you see that fist? Sometimes you gotta knock a bitch out. I don't care what you say.
Bitch, I'm Kang.
Hey, look, I'm just letting everybody know hands to eat for everybody. We talking about kids, dogs, and cats. Anybody can get it. No diddy. I'm just saying.
All right.
No, I mean, yeah, but so okay. So let me just go back to my like top whatever. All right, so I am going to put Wonder Man 1. I enjoyed that one. I think I told you Wonder Man to me is like the best series that came out of it so far, especially with the 30-minute mark and the entirety. And the entirety. I do think highly of Loki season 1. I do think that. I don't think highly of Loki season 2 because, like I said, I wanted powers, but this nigga ended up being fucked up and locked up for like a lot of this season 2 and all that shit. But I still enjoyed it.
Okay, James, this might. I don't know if this will change your mind, but think of it because you watch Vinland Saga. Yes. Think of it as Vinland Saga season 2. So you know that whole arc. Granted, a lot of people don't like it, but that entire arc of him, what he did, Thorfinn did, is similar to Loki. Loki's shit, he was coming to his character. That's the whole thing for the ending, because in the comics, that's what he becomes. He becomes a powerful fucking being, right?
Man,
hold on, because there's a theory going around. This is where I'm going to get into this. There's a theory going around that what we're seeing, based off of what the Russo brothers tweeted, about it not being trailers and shit like that, there's a theory going around that this is Loki, like this is what he's seeing while everything has already happened and Loki has lost. It would also go into, yes, Doom has the green shit, but if you look at the paint, it's like glass, similar to where the one above all, or whatever the fuck the nigga name was, where he was, right? Yeah, there was panes, right? And it was purple for him, but for Loki it's green. So it would make sense if Loki's seeing everything, but he doesn't have the ability to stop it. It's how they could incorporate him without using the Kane saga. So going back to my point, that's why Loki season 2 top tier. I'm just saying. All right.
I'm with you.
See it to believe it. See it, believe it. All I hear is Cap. These motherfuckers knew what they were doing.
His arc was similar to how Wonder Man's was. Wonder Man's was just more down to earth character development. We've seen Loki do some fucked up shit. His character really never really developed outside of Ragnarok, but it was very bullshit ending, kind of, because then he died at the beginning of Infinity War. So we didn't really get to see him come out as his character up until season 1. And then we're seeing, okay, this nigga don't know what's going on. Season 2. All right. Different. And then he becomes an actual god, not just by namesake. So that's why I say it's up there. But Wonder Man is like, Wonder Man and Daredevil Born Again is like right here underneath it.
It's
right there.
I don't know, bro. Like Wonder Man was like a super cool watch. Like it was a good watch, bro. But like it wasn't enough in there for me to be like, damn, this is so dope. Like, it wasn't terrible, bro. It wasn't terrible, but like I said, like,
bro,
it has nothing to do with the bigger picture.
This nigga DJ said, I came to see fucking superheroes, and I ain't seen no superhero shit yet.
I didn't. The nigga just flew out of a cell. Like that's all he did, bro. He whooped some niggas in the alley, bro. Like
I'm not gonna lie, the camera angle that they used when he blew up the fucking trailer, that shit was dope.
Fire. Like, it's a great watch.
That's what I'm saying. How it's shot and everything is a big thing for me. It's not just what's the name. Like even the text of it being yellow and being old school, like old school Marvel stuff and doing it in the front. It's just so many. Yeah, like it's so many things that they did with this series. That's right. That's a minute.
They had the nigga from Frozen. And they name dropped the rookie. They name dropped fucking.
But that's just Disney flexing, bro. Like they did all that writing. That's just them like, all right, we own all these properties. We got American Horror Story. We got this, and this.
Yeah, bro, that's hard, bro. That's hard.
Wait.
They did all that flexing and didn't mention no other heroes. They didn't talk about Ant-Man. They didn't even mention no other heroes, bro. Like they had the niggas on the wall, the posters and shit, like Black Panther and all that. Like they had them on the
They had the Captain America musical. That was the first episode.
This is the type shit we got to deal with. Captain America the musical.
Captain America musical, baby. Part of the main storyline.
I'm about to say the first time we seen that was in Hawkeye season 1. Like, how am I supposed to put this above Loki? What are we doing?
I mean, Hawkeye season 1 is actually a very underrated
they couldn't get another black superhero to just pop in and say it was good. Welcome to the family type shit. Like nothing, bro. They just like, all right, bro. Take this white man out of jail.
No, bro, because we don't see, because bro, you're reaching for something that don't happen. I'm about to say you're also you're reaching for something that don't happen. You want things to happen because if that would have happened, I can guarantee we would have tore the shreds. We would have tore the shreds. Oh, so we talked about how like this whole thing is supposed to be superheroes or power supposed to be what's the name, but magically a main stray of somebody just drop in the series and says fuck all that because that's what they need to do because they are a hero. Like that, we would tear that to shreds, DJ. Come on,
like
we would tear that to shreds.
Wonder Man's origin is him getting tested on and then giving birth to the Vision. We couldn't even get the white Vision robot. We couldn't get nothing.
He may come back for that because that's the next series I think coming out. Vision Quest.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, like y'all put all bro. I'm just looking at it from a grand view. Like y'all put all this time and equity into giving connective tissue. We already know what's next. Y'all release the schedule. Why not make them lead into each other some type of way?
Because people got tired of that shit, DJ. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Niggas actually got tired. That was the number one thing. I would go to the movies and niggas I would be sitting next to like, bro, I really got to sit here. Like, I'm not about to come to the next one. This shit is ass. Same thing with the shows. It makes sense. And like I said, Disney's being very careful with what they're coming out with. Because if shit don't go, they lost so much fucking money on the shows that they had to cancel.
So
you finally get a hit show under your hand and you don't give it.
They didn't expect it to be a hit.
No marketing.
That's why they dropped all 8 episodes. They did not expect that. They were just like.
That's why I can't rate it above the shows they actually cared about. Like you can tell the shows they actually cared about.
What you're talking about,
James? You know damn well first of all, the ads for Wonder Man barely All I saw was the memes for it was like, we just gonna spice it
No,
up, throw this
no,
shit out
no,
there,
no.
not really
Y'all,
say
y'all.
nothing.
This is what y'all gotta understand. Let's really understand that. Once again, I gotta reiterate that shows don't drive shit; they follow shit. There is no reason why they should have any superhero from a movie potentially being a movie in a
Oh
new
no, no, no,
show.
no, no.
It makes
I'm not saying
zero
that.
sense because DJ wants a name drop. It doesn't make sense to have Vision, which also has been in the movies, been a prominent character, whether it's a show or not, to come into this show. It makes zero sense.
I don't know
That
about.
makes zero
I
sense.
don't know. Hold on.
Bruh,
I don't know about
bruh,
dropping
no,
it, but you can
prominent?
mention it or like have like flash a
bruh,
fucking shit and be like, okay,
bruh.
Sword got taken up by the
no,
DODC,
no, no,
and
no.
then you
Hold
see a
on,
picture
no.
of Division's body.
Something. We got a random picture
No,
of Black
that's
Panther
a
on the board.
drop. That's a
Like,
drop though.
But
I'm
that
saying,
makes sense.
show
That's
me
he's not a movie
a
character anymore.
show
He's a
me
TV show character.
who is not a
Vision.
no, but
He's not going back to the
bruh,
movies.
he still started on a grand scheme of a movie. You're trying to say
but now
that
he's on TV
regardless,
show.
but regardless, we have the same thing about Scarlett. She's movie.
TV
What's the name? They
show.
say right, but here is the thing. They started from the big picture. You all would make sense with this if we saw Wonder Man somehow drop somebody that we haven't seen and then they're in the movie. That's not gonna fucking happen. That's a terrible way to go about something.
You seen in Miss Marvel when she tapped the bangle and disappeared and switched places with Monica Rambeau. That happened. That was a thing. We seen the Punisher pop up in Daredevil. That was a thing.
Okay, but you gotta understand. Once again,
we see Mephisto, bruh. We see Mephisto, bruh.
Once again, season 1 was Daredevil a main prominent person.
What you mean? Born again or just
regular
season?
And just regular season 1. Regular season 1 from Netflix, from season 1 was Daredevil a prominent person in there.
Yeah, but they also brought other Netflix series show, or they
kicked off the whole Defenders.
But that was Netflix's.
That was late, right? But that was also later. Season 1 Daredevil was focused on centering and introducing Daredevil.
Wait, didn't he? Sure. But no, wait, hold on, because didn't he start in Punisher? He started. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he started in Punisher, or one of them started the other. Because I remember him being in season 1 of The Punisher.
No, yes. In season 1 of The Punisher, Daredevil was first. Later on, Punisher joined Daredevil and everybody fucked with Daredevil, and then they spent off and ran off with Daredevil.
So like that.
But it wasn't season 1 though. Yeah, it wasn't season 1 though. It was not season 1. Daredevil, once again, especially like you said, we all acknowledge that this is a new studio and stuff like that. And that's what it comes down to. These other things was done before that. Like I said, it doesn't make sense to introduce a big character from a verse or anything to put them in there. You know what that's the equivalent to? That's the equivalent to Daredevil and Punisher having Spider-Man in the fucking movie. Not hints, not little drops, but Spider-Man in the movie.
With no name drop.
Right.
What are you talking about?
There. He's just gonna pop up.
He's gonna be in the
movie.
Punisher's gonna be in Spider-Man.
No.
The Punisher's
once again,
but
y'all, oh my gosh, how are y'all not getting this? Punisher was not the mainstay. Spider-Man is the mainstay. Spider-Man is the what's the name?
Okay,
everything so just brought over Spider-Man.
In this case, what you're saying, how I'm correlating it is Wonder Man is technically fucking Punisher, so he could go to the movies. He could be in the movies. But what I agree with you.
I'm not
DJ too.
I'm not disagreeing with you saying that. I'm not disagreeing with you saying that.
There should be a correlation to Wonder Man, and the reason being, I know the answer to that is because they did not expect the show to hit. They really didn't,
bruh.
So we're
damage.
That's all I'm saying.
damage control
That's
is
why they
going to
dropped
be
all
in
8 fucking
mainstream.
episodes. That's why they were just like,
Look,
hey, because
bruh,
That's the same thing.
Ironheart
Like
got
Hydra. Like
shitted
I'm
on.
not trying to.
You,
I'm
well,
not trying
I'm about
sit
to
through
know
another
because I'm about to say
Hydra
that's.
situation,
I'm about to know if that's the case,
Ironheart
they
got
would have dropped
shitted
all.
on, bro.
I'm about to say that's been the case with Ironheart. Ironheart barely made it, and they still gave it a piece. So that's bullshit. That's cap.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but
That's
what I'm
bullshit.
saying.
If there's a
you
shit
could do
show
it
they
for
didn't believe in,
Ironheart,
was Ironheart. A show
if
they
you
didn't
could do
believe
it
in
for
Ironheart.
you could do it for She-Hulk. What are we doing?
But
What are
She-Hulk's
we
not
bruh,
even coming
but
back no more though. So
She-Hulk's
that's
not
what I'm
coming back,
saying.
and
But
they
this is
and
what
they didn't believe it. They didn't believe it in Ironheart. They didn't believe in Ironheart either. So
and they still
dropping
gave it
whole what's
to us.
name?
So why not put it in this one? Like all I'm saying is
What do
like,
you mean this?
why not just be consistent? Why not be consistent?
What
Like,
is
because
consistent
give us-
about this?
no. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
They give everybody else
With
they
name
give
dropping,
everybody
yeah.
else some type of connective tissue, big or
To it.
small. You know what I'm saying? Like at least some type of like
Damage
wow
control is the connective.
Damage
No,
control,
Jay,
bro. What are
Jay,
we
hold on,
talking about? Damage,
No.
bro.
Wait. I got it.
What?
I got it. The shit that is connecting that we're seeing comes from before. That shit, like the shows and shit. Ironheart was one of them. I'm trying to think of another show that we've seen that was before they made the whole, was like, okay, every show after this point will have Marvel Television tag. Daredevil Born Again was one of them. This show, and it was another fucking show I can't think, but Ironheart wasn't one of those shows. Ironheart was made before all that shit. They just had to put it out. So the reason why that kind of had connective tissue was because they already had plans in the making for it. They have no plans for this fucking show. Another example of this shit would be, or they probably do now because of how popular, they always have like a backup plan of like, all right, if people are fucking with this, we can continue on. If not, we put out the 8 episodes. Niggas fuck with it. They didn't. It was already in the works, right? Another one, what you call it? Moon Knight. Moon Knight season 1. Fire.
That's
not really much connected.
You'll be shocked how many people think Moon Knight was shit.
Yeah, niggas is crazy.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, but the writing for it. Now, granted, the big bad was kind of mid, but the writing and how he did all 3 characters, I thought was kind of cool.
No, him as an actor, yeah, him as an actor did well, but right though it fell with writing.
Same thing with this, with Wonder Man. I think Wonder Man, us starting more. If you haven't noticed, DJ, the trend has been more down to earth. We saw it with fucking Fantastic Four. Them niggas have been on Earth fighting shit. They were.
I know how I feel about Fantastic Four.
No, I get that, but that seems to be, and like I said, I strongly believe that a lot of this, even in the smallest minute thing, they may not say mutant, they may not say anything. A lot of this is just leading into the mutant saga, more down to earth shit. You can control shit because the X-Men is never really fighting anything fucking galactic or anything like that. They fight Apocalypse, but they fight other shit prior to that. Sentinels, that's all Earth shit.
Yeah, fact.
They don't get to Apocalypse until after they've dealt with all that shit. So, and I think that's, like I said, what we're leading into is more down to earth, street level shit. Nigga, Spider-Man being Spider-Man, not going to fucking space and doing that shit, and fucking Hulk on Ragnarok. That shit was ass. Like,
you want to know what was really like low key down to earth? Shang-Chi. It's almost like the director had this cool idea for a show that was like about a black superhero in the West Coast, like where Shang-Chi was. Like, it's almost like Shang-Chi was like a hands-on, down-to-earth hero. And maybe I think he directed Wonder Man. I mean, it's almost like like they could have had Wong pull up with a little magic and just take them back to Talo, where the dude escaped from and got locked up from the FBI.
Right, but where did they start? Shang-Chi has a movie. Does Shang-Chi have a movie?
You mean to tell me they couldn't pay Aquafina to pull out with a sling ring and
that would have been
back
too
to
much,
Talo,
bro?
Oh my gosh!
Hold on,
wait. Everything else, bro. Why is that too much?
I got you, because there's also an online theory when I was watching a breakdown for the entire season. When old dude, I can't think of his name. When old dude used the 10 rings again at the end, a lot of people are saying that he got in trouble and they basically, told him don't do it again, or we're gonna pop up on your ass. Because apparently in the comics, that's what happens. So he showed the 10 rings again. That's probably how they're gonna correlate it. But like I said, there was no plan for any of that shit. But now they can move into that direction of, okay, we're gonna bring in
whole lot of open-ended situations.
We haven't, to be fair, DJ, we haven't talked about Shang-Chi at all. Like, niggas still wondering what the fuck Wong was doing with the rings. We just know a guy made it,
bruh. Like,
and
everybody got all this intellectual property, and won't use it for the shit it's meant for. We just watching it to watch it. Like, no, bro. You can blame your gripes and everything. You can blame the average MCU fan, niggas that aren't willing to deep dive into like lore and shit and learn shit or be intrigued enough to want to know other shit. Y'all heard it here from me first. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all fucking shit up.
All right. With that being said, we're already 10 minutes over.
Say Black History Month, nigga. Fuck y'all.
Right, man. Get my man Wonder Man right.
Okay.
Until then, I ain't hard.
Yes, sir. Okay. One of the strongest superheroes in the MCU currently. Yeah. Run it up, nigga.
Take for take, y'all. Take for take.
Hell yeah.